In this video, we'll talk about subpage navigation on the tool menu, improvements to the page editor controls, sections and section breaks, interactive checklists, and knowledge base links. The Lessons tool in Sakai 12 will have new features for instructors. Most pages of content in a course are built with the Lessons tool, and course sites that are based on the standard template will automatically be populated with a few lessons pages. Typically, the Lessons tool can be found on the tool menu in the form of a course information page and weekly content pages. Navigating to lesson subpages is now much easier than before. For most sites, lesson pages that have subpages can be identified with a triangle icon on the tool menu. Click this triangle to access the subpages. Lesson pages without subpages are identified with a book icon. The new Add Content menu is the home base to insert various elements to a lesson page. Some of the names of the menu items have changed. Add Content Links was formerly called Add Resource, and Embed Content on Page was called Add Multimedia. Instructors can now add and name multiple files at the same time. In prior versions of Sakai, naming files was an additional step after the link was created. The new feature only applies to uploaded files as opposed to web links. The controls to edit items on a lessons page are now located to the right. The pencil button is for editing an existing item, the trash can button will delete the item, and the new plus button can be used to insert an item above an existing one. In previous versions of Sakai, new items were always placed at the bottom of a page and had to be reordered manually. Items on a page can now be grouped into visually distinct sections. This is especially useful when calling out an important activity or assignment. In this example, a rich text block with a Stop and Apply heading and icon are intended to draw focus to an important assignment linked beneath it. Background color can be added to parts of a page to make it stand out. In order to add color, the section needs to be defined with horizontal breaks. To add a break, click the plus button to the right and select the option. Add a break above the first item and below the last one in order to isolate the section. Then, click the Section Properties button to the left. Select an appropriate section color from the drop-down and then click Save. Vertical section breaks can be used to separate content into columns. Be aware that columns may not display correctly on a mobile device, so be sure to preview the page before releasing content. Interactive checklists can now be added to lesson pages. Checklists can be useful for tracking and communicating the completion of assigned tasks. Instructors have access to a progress dashboard, making it easy to view their students' completion of checklist items. The PLU knowledge base contains more information about new features in Sakai 12. If you have questions, please contact Sakai at plu.edu.